Hello, class.
It's Mr. Leatherwood,
I'm Mish Costello.
and today we're learning about determining compound interest.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
For the time.
Compound interest is a percentage of the principal and the interest that is added to the principal over time. And they're very nice to us. They give us a formula to solve this.
Beautiful.
Looks really hard.
No, it's beautiful.
It looks really hard though. Look at that. There's
Yeah.
like what is po?
What is
Ert.
ert?
Yeah. We're gonna tell you. So B is your final balance. So that's ultimately what we're looking for in most of these problems is we're trying to figure out if we put a principal in the bank for a certain amount of time with a certain rate, what is our final balance? What are we going to get after we put our money in there?
And P to the little o is original principal. So that's like saying that's my starting amount, basically. If I was given $100 or if you started off with $50, it's whatever you started.
So that's what you're putting in the bank originally.
Yes.
Your annual rate is just your rate over 1 year. So 4%, 6%, just like when we were doing simple interest, your R was your rate. And then T in this case is going to be time in years.
In years.
In years.
So, don't be fooled if a problem says 30 minutes.
Well, I hope it's not 30 minutes.
I meant half of a year, you would put 0.5.
There you go.
That was the grossest thought
But
ever.
that's okay. That's all right. So let's show them how to do one. Maybe it'll help. She's over here crying. We're doing good.
Yeah,
All right.
we are. We're going to do another take.
No other take? This is
No.
take like 6 or 7.
This is the 7th take.
Okay. Rachel invests $850 in an account with a 3% interest rate. The account is open for 8 years. What is the final balance? So I think the first thing we should probably do is
Label.
label.
Let's label. Let's color code.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
I don't know. You have colors on there, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, we could just label. We could be
Okay.
boring. It's okay.
All right. So our final balance would be B. That's what we're looking for. So that's just going to stay here. Our principal, or our original principal,
Our PO.
our PO, is going to be what we're putting in the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So
Our
it's going
original
to be
amount.
$850. One just goes there. Our rate is going to be a percentage. So make sure, this is going to be the tricky part. Make sure that you write it as a decimal because that'll really mess up your math if you don't. So 3% I'm going to write as 300ths.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's all going to be to the power of 8 years because our time is going to be up here.
And remember, it's not times 8. It's to the power of 8.
Yeah. So let's do what's in the parentheses first. So we're going to get 1.03 or 1 300ths. And I'm just going to bring everything else down. I need to do my exponents next. So I need to do that on calculator because I don't want to do it by hand.
Yep, you would have to multiply 1.03 times 1.03 times 1.03 and so on.
And if we do that, I hope,
We're
I
going to get
get-
one.
just round it, you think?
Yeah. If you get a really long number, I would just round it to what, hundredths?
Mm-hmm.
So let's round. It's going to come out to 1.266770001. Let's round it to 1.27.
Okay, that sounds good. And then we just need to multiply those two numbers to get our final balance. And so we're going to do times 850, and we get
1,076.75.
75 cents. It says little squish at 5.
It's an ugly 5.
It's cute.
Just like your
it's like a fancy.
greater than and less than
It's a
signs.
fancy font. So our final balance after 8 years. So we put $850 in the bank, and then it starts to accrue interest and principal. Or what?
That's weird.
Accrue?
I've never heard of that. Crew.
Really? Maybe it's a fake word.
Maybe. A
And
crew.
then at the end of 8 years, we get $1,076.75.
It's a good deal. So it sits in the bank, and you just get basically money for using their bank.
That's all right. All right, let's try one more.
Sure.
All right, Susie was given $200 for her birthday. What?
I just want to ask real quick. What Susie do you know with an S
I don't know.
in the middle?
Spell check changed
Suzie.
it.
Suzie.
Oh.
It's okay.
Was given $200 for her birthday. She decides to put it into account with a 4% interest rate. What is the final balance after 3 years? All right.
So Susie
Susie.
is going to make some money.
So pause the video, try to do it on your own, and then we'll show you how to do it. Ready, set, go. Okay. What?
But do you think they really paused it?
I hope they did.
I hope so too.
So the original principal, our original principal is going to be $200.
So 200, open parenthesis 1, plus our rate.
Don't forget, it's 4%, so we're going to write it as 400s.
Mm-hmm.
And then our 3 years is going to be our exponent. Okay, so if we get 1 and 400ths to the third power, so let me do that, 1.04 to the third power, we get another long decimal real quick.
We're just going to round it to 1.12.
Okay,
Unless you want to write the whole thing.
or 1 and 1200ths, no, that's okay.
Okay.
And then when we multiply that by 200, we end up getting, oh, that's a bad, there you go, $224 and
97 cents.
97 cents. Ta-da, which will be our final balance. So compound interest sometimes is a good thing and sometimes is a bad thing, and that's what you're going to do in class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Determine when you want simple interest and when you want compound interest.
Yep.
All right. See you later.
That was great. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
I was talking to them.
Oh, okay.